The shooting was called one of the worst in years. For the families in the city, it felt like war. July 3rd, the violence returned to the far south side. On the 9900 block of South Bensley Avenue, Reginald Edwards, Gino from Zolan/Chestnut, was standing outside when a car pulled up. A hail of gunfire followed. Struck multiple times, Gino died at University of Chicago Medical Center less than an hour later. Independence Day weekend, July 5th, the 1000 block of North Laverne Avenue in the Austin neighborhood. Police responded to a call early that morning and found Brian Keith Meeks, BJ from Ghost Mob, TNG, dead inside a residence, shot in the head. He was only 30 years old, another casualty of a holiday weekend that would see even more bloodshed citywide. On July 6th, Demeki Davis Meek from FBG 157 was in the 9600 block of South Brennan Avenue in the South Daring neighborhood when he was shot 5 times, 2 to the chest, 3 to the right leg. Davis was taken to University of Chicago Medical Center in critical condition but died a short time later. FBG 157 and 10 gang were tight, but even alliances couldn't shield Meek from a stray bullet. July 8th, the streets of Humboldt Park saw more gunfire. On the 600 block of North Monticello Avenue, Kavaje Fitch, Sosa from OTE, was standing outside with a friend around 11:45 a.m. when 4 gunmen exited a gray car and opened fire. Fitch, hit several times in the head and body, died at Stroger Hospital. He was 28 and his murder would leave OTE reeling. By July 10th, the violence had come to Armour Square. Just after 2 a.m. on the 3700 block of South Wells Street, Jeremy Miller, Whitey, also known as Tyson from MTG 39, was shot in his own hood. He and another man were both hit, but Miller took a round to the chest and died at University of Chicago Medical Center. Tyson was respected, quiet, a real original. Some say he's the Tyson Dirk meant in the rap tracks. Now another OG going too soon. Next day, July 11th, tragedy struck Riverdale. At the 13,200 block of South Langley Avenue, Prince Johnson, Big Primo from Buff City, was shot multiple times in the head. Primo had only recently come home after serving time for a murder in the early 2000s. At 43, he was still considered a top dog, but the game he survived for years finally caught up to him. Police found him dead at the scene. Early July 13, Devon LaSalle, Freaky, from OTE, was found shot in the 800 block of North Cambridge Avenue, River North. Multiple wounds to the body. Freaky was an OG long out of street politics, but the bullet didn't care about retirement. He died at Northwestern Memorial Hospital. OTE, second major loss of the year. Not long after the shooting, police moved quickly. Just hours later, authorities arrested Maurice Timms, age 49, in connection with LaSalle's murder. Timms was taken into custody and charged, bringing at least some sense of closure for a case